Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Linda and this is Wreaths by Linda. Appreciate you stopping by here today. Today we're going to make a ruffle method deco mesh wreath. We have this beautiful fabric mesh. Love it. It's actually called a stripe fabric mesh. I've got yellow and white. Already cut them 20 inches, and the mesh came from DecoExchange. We're going to be using 15-inch work wreath. Love these, just love it. And these are fabulous ribbons that we're going to be using. We've got this in this pretty with the lemons on it. I just love that, love it. And then I have a green, a green gingham check, and then this green that's got a little bit of a blue in it. Believe it or not, I've had a really hard time trying to match up this blue in here. So we're going to, then I also got these really cute lemon picks. Got those from the Hobby Lobby. And we will be doing those. Not sure yet about a sign. Again, yes I do. Yes, I have a sign. And we're going to use this pretty little welcome sign. Got Hobby Lobby. All right. Okay, so we're gonna get started here. And if you're new to my channel, I would appreciate it if you would reach over there and subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. If you like it, hit like. Make a comment. Let's talk. Let's get to know each other. While you're at it, hit that bell. That'll let you know whenever I upload new content and when I go live, because sometimes I just might decide to do that. This is, I love doing the ruffle method, and what we're going to do is cut the tag off, Linda. That's what we're going to do. When I first started doing learn the ruffle method, everybody cut their lengths to like 10 or 12 inches, and then you ruffle them up. But you'd end up putting 3 in each tie, and then some people cut back and they do like 15, and then just do 2. So I'm trying to think. What did I say? I cut these 20, I think. Well, I don't know about that. That was a little short. But I think the majority of them are supposed to be about 20. So what we're going to do is we're going to do white on yellow, yellow on white. We're going to mix them. Okay? So hopefully you can see what I'm doing here. I'm trying to bend this down without knocking it off, because I'm really good at knocking it off. All right, so just lay it down here flatter. Put your thumbs here at the end and just start scrunching back towards your thumbs. And something that you can do so that you can put them both in there at the same time is I don't have a bow dabber, so I'm going to use my other bow. My, what is that? The Delux Bowmaker, E-Z Bowmaker. Okay, here we go. Let's go with this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. This mesh is really nice. This is super nice. Okay, just put that down there on top of that. And then we'll take, I like to start on the outside. Okay, but it does hang up. And this wreath form is shedding big time. 1, 2, 3. Twist it around a couple of times. Bring your edges together. Can you see that? Okay. So look at that, isn't that pretty? Okay, so then the next one that we do is we're going to do the yellow on top. I have cords all over the place. Okay. So that means we do the white one first. I just love all this yellow and the lemon stuff, and of course I wanted a sign with lemons on it, and then as soon as I start looking for, you see them all over the place, everything, everywhere, and but then when I decide I need one, I can't find it. But that's okay, because I love that welcome sign. I love it when Hobby Lobby has that one. Bought it in several colors before, and it's just cute as it can be. And what's not more welcoming than a bright yellow sign? Springtime's coming in. Made a couple of Easter wreaths, and made a couple of wreaths for my friend Misty. She's a realtor, and she likes to give them to people that she just sold houses to. But this is one of them right here. Isn't that pretty? Didn't it turn out nice? I just love it. It's so peachy. Okay, yeah, that's going to be cute going back and forth, huh? I think it will. So I cut 18 bundles. There's 18 ties on a wreath form, 10 on the bottom, 8 on the top, and it used up both rolls. I have one roll of yellow, one roll of white, and they are, again, it's called stripe fabric mesh. It's 10 inches wide. 10 inches wide and 10 yards. It actually says 10 and a half inches. 10 and a half inches wide, and it's 10 yards long. And got this at DecoExchange. From Mr. Damon and Mr. Parker. Which I think, if I understood correctly, what I was seeing, that they shut their business down and they all went to North Carolina for some kind of a retreat. How fun would that be, huh? That would have been a blast. 2, 3. I saw where Miss Julie posted some videos standing out on the deck or the veranda, and some pretty pictures of the ocean. Did a little video. It's blowing her hair all over the place. But it was beautiful. That's one of my bucket list things, is to go to North Carolina. We drove through North Carolina this past summer, and actually we stayed a little bit because we went to Went to Asheville. Went on a tour of the Biltmore. Oh my goodness. That is absolutely amazing. That is just like, Downton Abbey up close and personal. It was fabulous. It was so beautiful. Spent the whole day there. And we, coming in, we took a really long road trip. And the hubster and I, we went to Little Rock, Arkansas, stopped, visited a day with my uncle. And we just lost my aunt, so it was really sad. It was a very sad time. I needed to give my uncle a big hug, and my cousins. And anyway, so then after that, we went to Nashville. And while we were in Nashville, we checked out Broadway, which is also known as Honky Tonk Highway. That was very cool. Very, very cool. Went to Robert's Western World, had fried bologna sandwich. I know, isn't that crazy? My husband had a grilled cheese and a moon pie. So anyway, then we also went to Country Music Hall of Fame, which was fabulous. That was so fabulous. Spent so much time in there. It was amazing. We went to the Grand Ole Opry and saw Little Big Town. They were the guests that night. It was wonderful. It was such a fun time. Such a fun time. So anyway, then when we left there, we drove down and went through Gatlinburg and Pigeon Forge, and we were gonna come, to get to Asheville. And excuse me, that wasn't very nice. Anyway, we had to get on, go through a little bit of the mountain range there. Holy moly, that road was twisting and turning. I didn't think we were ever going to get out of that end of the mountains. And come into Asheville, and then stayed there a couple of days, and like I said, went to the Biltmore. Again, fabulous, absolutely fabulous. I think that would be, they have a wonderful place to take a vacation. You could stay back in that lodge area, and so many things to do and see. And anyway, then we left there, and we decided that we were going to be brave, and we were going to try to do the Blue Ridge Parkway. It was beautiful. It really was beautiful. Lots of twisting and turning. Can't go very fast. And, we pull off, take a picture. Pull off, take a picture. And then it rained on us a little bit. And then we realized that we had been on it for 4.5 hours and we had only gone 120 miles. So, enough. So we got off of there and took a little side trip and went over to Mount Airy. Do y'all know what Mount Airy is? That's Mayberry. That's where Andy Griffin's from. It was the coolest little town. It was so cool. We went to the Andy Griffin Museum, and which is really kind of funny because one side is the Andy Griffin Museum and the other side is about the two Asian Siamese twins. I'm dead serious. That's hilarious. Which is very interesting. If you have a chance to read up on that, that is extremely interesting. But anyway, that was our foray through North Carolina. Then got back up on the highway and decided we weren't going to do the Blue Ridge for a while. We'd just do the regular highway. And it was so pretty. It was still a beautiful, beautiful drive. Beautiful job. All right, you guys. If you're just joining us, we're making this beautiful Deco mesh wreath. This is a fabric mesh. It's called a fabric mesh. It's softer than regular Deco mesh, but it's not burlap or anything. But they call it a striped fabric mesh. Feels really yummy on your hands. Feels good. Cut my ruffles. We're using the ruffle method. And we cut our mesh to 20 inches. 2, 3. And we're putting a white and a yellow in each one. Alternating. And I think it's just turning out really pretty. I like it. It's very summery, springy. Makes you feel warm. Which, you know, it's a nice day here in Texas today. But it's kind of cold out here in the garage. It's a little chilly. I got my socks on. Anyway, if you're just stopping by, you're new and you haven't been in here before, or and don't know me, or if you do know me, hope you know me, want to get to know me, I'd appreciate if you reach over there and subscribe to my channel. Trying to grow my business, grow my YouTube channel, and apparently YouTube is where it's at. So, anyway, if you would please subscribe, like it, share the love. Who knows, you might know somebody that's interested in a yellow and pink, I keep saying pink, yellow and white wreath, right? They just got to have one. I messed that up. And then if you hit that bell out icon, it will let you know when I'm going to upload when I have uploaded new content, or oh, that one doesn't want to stay, or making a live, have a live video, because we are going to do that sometimes too. And you know, I would imagine that when I do a live video, I probably won't talk as much. So I don't know. We'll have to see. That. So I've been practicing. Still haven't. I'm in the process of uploading one video. Now, I'm telling you guys right now, I'm a video virgin. I don't know anything about this. I'm trying. I'm taking a course with Lori over at Hardworking Mom. We have a YouTube course that we're working on right now, but she has her hands full with me, that's for sure, because I am not tech. I am not techie. I don't know. I just don't know. Anyway, I made a video this morning, and I was working on it, and I'm trying to upload it, and it says it's been almost 2 hours, taking almost 2 hours to upload that video. Now, I don't know why is that. So I'm sure that I didn't check all the boxes. I must have left something off. So part of it was about this pretty wreath. Working on that. This is my 3rd day of trying to make videos, and I have yet to complete a whole one. I'm telling you, all the things that keep happening is kind of crazy, and I'm positive that no one else has had those issues. So, but I need to get them uploaded so that I can learn how to edit. I gotta learn how to do editing and optimization. Yeah. I've been watching all these other people in my class. They're posting their videos. That Miss Davita, she's just all over the place. You get a chance to go visit her channel. That's a Buttercup creation. She has some really cute stuff. She's doing a good job. And who else? Well, of course, you gotta go to Hardworking Mom. Lori is the bomb. She is the best. Learning so much from her. I found her about 6 months ago, I guess it was, and she is amazing. She is a great mentor, and she is very happy and proud to share her knowledge, and that's a blessing. That's a major blessing. There's a whole lot of fantastic folks out there. If ever I upload all these videos, I'm probably going to say the same things in most of them. But I've been practicing, so if it sounds a little redundant, then sorry. That I've learned the most from Lori, Hardworking Mom, Jeannie over at TrendyTree, Julie at Southern Charms Wreaths, and Damon Oates at DecoExchange. Now that's just not all of them. I mean, holy moly, there's so many out there, and I couldn't name them all, but this is a humongous community, and everyone is so super nice and super sweet, and they're always willing to share their information. There's another lady, Julie, that makes the pretty flower wreaths. She uses a what is it called? A wood burner to cut her mesh with. Well, she does hers really pretty. Mine did not turn out so well. That'll be something I'll be practicing on. But Julie makes some beautiful wreaths, and she is very good at explaining what to do. Let's see who else. There's just a whole bunch of them. Katie, Crazy Maisie Creations. She just makes the cutest stuff. And then there's this other lady that I just love to watch, and she's I think her name is Paper Dreamer 1 or something like that, and she's down in Florida, and man, I love watching her. She's a hoot. She just cracks me up. Then we got Sue at Merrick Memories, and Brenda over there at Custom Busy Bee Creations or something like that. She just made the cutest bumblebee wreath the other day with the bicycle wheel. It was precious. Laura Jean's Wreath Room. I started watching somebody else this morning. I think her name is J-Cat, something like that. J-Cat's Creations. I think she's new to YouTube too. And then there is another one, that Cat's Creations or something like that, and she's a really nice lady. I think she crafts in her kitchen, but man, she has a super clean kitchen. I'm in the garage. I'm not taking y'all in the house. My house is a mess. Okay, so we'll just stay out here in the garage. Okay, we got the bottom row done. Look at there. Look at there. Isn't that cute? Doesn't that just say springtime? How fun so excited. I got this wreath form from TrendyTree. I believe so. But I know that DecoExchange and Craft Outlet, General Wholesale, I know that they all carry them too. So, and then I saw a picture the other day, I think was Carolina Pottery, which of course we don't have Carolina Pottery here in Texas. So, but they looked like they had a whole bunch of wreath forms. You know, a lot of people like to use the Dollar Tree form, and I have a whole bunch of them, and one of these days I'm going to do something with them all. But some of them I got at the Dollar Tree. Some of them I probably bought elsewhere, and because not Dollar Tree's not the only place that sells that plain frame. But why would you pay more than $1 for it, right? One time somebody gave me a whole bunch of them. All right. Here? Okay. I'm twisting those 3 times, but and sometimes you open your ties back up and put your ribbons in, but we might not have to. We might not have to do that this time. My video is at 99%. I can send it to Lori or tell Miss Lori to, okay, you can go and check it out. Help me figure out how to edit it. I have so much work to do on that page. I wish I knew how to do that. In my mind's eye, I would love to have this beautiful channel because, you know, I just love making wreaths. I do. I love it. I love, I don't normally stand out here and talk to myself, but I love making the wreaths. I love it when they turn out so pretty. And I don't know, right now I'm going to be making up quite a few of the spring ones. My hope is that once I get this YouTube channel growing and more people can check in and see all the pretty things, that I can get my store set up. I'll do a few craft shows, but that's not really my jam. You know, I can, but I have been invited to participate in a couple of spring shows, so we'll see. However, that's the second wreath for one of Misty's clients, and the other one was last week. Would that not be fantastic for her and I both? If she sold a house and closed every week, that would be amazing. I'd love it. I'd love it for her too. I saw a wreath the other day that somebody posted that I think would be the perfect closing wreath gift. And but I don't know anything about doing signs, or, you know, I don't have a Cricut, and I'm not going to get a Cricut, just because that's just not what I'm into. But if it had a really cute, it was really, really cute. It was kind of a take on a petal design, and it had a really cute welcome home sign in the middle of it, or welcome to our home, home sweet home, something like that. And I just thought, wow, that would be super cute. It would also be a really cute housewarming present. You know, what's the most unusual thing that you've done as far as like for a wreath goes? I'm not too. I thought I was pretty smart when I made some Halloween ones, some witch ones with the big hat on them, witch's hat on there. Thought that was really cute and sold a couple of those. But you know, I think the thing that I had the most fun with was my youngest daughter's sister-in-law. When Abby was getting married, I took ribbons and bows and flowers and things like that came off of some of her gifts at her shower and made a burlap ribbon with that. But somebody had made her the cutest cake with the towels, you know. And anyway, we used that ribbon, and I put big bow on it and put some pretty pearls and stuff. So it had a lot of nice memories for her because it had her all the things from her wedding shower. I've made again, same thing. I don't really know how, signage. So, like I did a couple of times where I decoupaged, Mod Podge, scrap paper onto some letters for like the high school BHS or Elks, ELKS. And I like to get the baseball scrap paper and then Mod Podge that on there. Mod Podge. I don't say that. I say Mod Podge. And that's not right. And then put shellac on top of that. And then, of course, then it stands up for the door. And I've done baseball and football both. And volleyball. I did a volleyball one, too. Forgot all about that one. That was for the same girl. Wonder where that girl is now. Anyway, I did those for the high school a couple times. I just am constantly amazed and blown away by all the incredible work that's done on wreaths and the imagination and where the inspirations come from, and it's amazing. And you know what? I call it an art. You know, sometimes people say, they always say to me, you know, oh, you need to sell those. You need to sell your wreaths. You need to sell them. And I know my husband feels that way. He wants me to sell them. You need to sell them. You need to sell them. But I like making them when I want to make them. I like doing what I want to do. And, you know, you can ask me, somebody can say, hey, Linda, so far I've been really successful as far as that goes, that I've been able to, I really snagged this one up big time. I've been really fortunate that I have some customers that they just say, you know, hey, you got any spring wreaths? or hey, you got any Christmas wreaths? You know, and then I show them what I have, and then they pick from that, and they're just happy as they can be. I'm fortunate that way. But you know, I was always told, or I was raised with the belief that, you know, the best present that you can give somebody is something that you really want or that you really like. So if you like it and you love it, there's bound to be somebody out there that's going to like it or love it, right? Yeah. Not everybody, but at least one person. That's all it takes. One person. You know, or that maybe somebody call me and say, you know, oh, you know what, talking about inspiration on wreaths. So last year, I've been making a wreath for this sweet dear lady, Miss Reba. And Miss Reba lives in assisted living, and I just love her. She's a sweetheart. But her daughter-in-law contacted me and asked me to make her a wreath. So I did. And she loved it. And then she wanted one for the next season. And then she wanted one for the next season, the next holiday. And she don't want me to come over there and in other words, I don't sell wreaths to anybody else in that complex because she thinks that my wreaths are the bomb, and she don't want anybody else to have a wreath like hers. So anyway, so I try to put a little extra care into all of Miss Reba's wreaths. But anyway, last year, her daughter-in-law contacted me and said, you know, I wanted to get a Valentine's wreath for Reba. And I said, okay, you know, I can do this or whatever. I have a couple of these made up. And she said, you know, I was wondering if there was any way that I wanted to put some pictures on it of her and her husband, which he's deceased. But they had this major love story, you know. And so she sent me the pictures, and I found the cutest heart frames. I think I had 2 heart frames, and then I had 2 or 3 heart frames, and 2 or 3 white antique, kind of shabby chic looking frames. And my son helped me print those pictures out, and it was over that. I think they were married for like 50, maybe 60 years. And anyway, they were just the most wonderful pictures. And it turned out so pretty, and she just loved it. In fact, she cried. And anyway, so you just never know where your inspiration's going to come from. Oh, this is pretty sticky. Okay, we got one more. One more, and man, it's full too. Looking good, sister. So if you done something like that, have you had one of these days I have a page on Facebook, and I don't really have anything there, and I would like to do that someday. Just post all the pictures of all the ones that I've done, or the ones that I'm especially proud of. And, you know, sometimes I sell them, sometimes I haven't. Most of my wreaths are one of a kind. If you're interested in learning how to do this, how to make wreaths, please subscribe. because every time I'm going to do something different. I'm going to show you some different techniques. When I learn something, I'm going to share it with you. So hit that subscribe button. Then also hit that bell. That'll let you know when I've uploaded new content or if I'm going to have a live video. And you can make comments. Be nice. But you can make comments and like my page. Come find me on Facebook and Instagram, Twitter. I am on Twitter, but there's not a whole lot on Twitter. I follow Twitter because my grandson and my granddaughter are on Twitter. And my daughter does not do Facebook. So it's kind of like the Grandma Patrol. All right, looky here. Look at this. Isn't that cute? Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Yay. All right. So we got our ribbons to go here. And my mesh kept grabbing a hold of them. This is a 1.5 inch ribbon. I personally would rather use 2.5 or 2 inch, whatever. But go with what you got, right? So we're going to do 3. Got 3 in each one. I'm going to pinch it together like this. Twirl those edges under. And we're not going to have to pull those ties out. You can just twist it again a couple of times. And then we're going to separate it. I'm going to spread them out. I'm going to try to keep that lemon one in the middle. Look at that. Look how pretty. I made a big mess over here. And you know, if, hold on for me a second, please. Okay. If you want to share your work, you want to show off some pictures, send me a picture. I'd love to see it. I'd love to see your work. That's what this is all about. Sharing the love, sharing the work, the knowledge, you know. That's what's most important. The networking, the friendship. And you know, most of us are blessed that we have at least one door in our house, right? Most people have a door. So we can beautify America one door at a time, right? When we get all the front doors done, we'll go to the back. I love that. I saw, well, I don't know about you, other crafters, I'm sure this is the case. Every door in my house has a wreath on it. And it's not necessarily for decorating purposes either, okay? It's just because that's, where else am I going to put it, right? I got 2 closets full right back here. And, but you know, you don't want them to get all smushed. And plus, I just like them. I love looking at them. I don't want to hide them. So, anyway, but I do love it when somebody says, oh, I need that one for my back door. I just think that's so cool. And if you're fortunate enough to have a pretty porch, you know, wow, how awesome is that? And you know, most of the Deco mesh is waterproof. It can be outside. The ribbons, they're just ribbon, you know. It might get wet. It's going to fade. But hey, guess what? We'll be here next year. You can come get another one. Yep. And besides that, who wants to have the same old thing year after year, right? No. That's how come we all end up with tubs and tubs and tubs of Christmas decorations, right? Because every year you think you got to change something. Or you just keep adding to it. Then, you know, when we were in Colorado, we had a big 2-story house. Actually, it was a tri-level. And had 3 windows on the front. So the living room window was real big. It was huge. And that was where the main Christmas tree was. And that was such a pretty tree. Man, it was so pretty. It was a monster because it didn't, you know, we bought it back in the Stone Age. And it didn't come with lights on it. So here's a little secret. When your tree doesn't have the lights on it, you let the hubster try to do it. And he puts them all on there. And he tries really hard. And then you send him to the store. And then you straighten up all the lights, fill in all the holes. And then he comes in and he does the squint test and he's like, man, I did a good job, didn't I? Yes, you did, honey. Yes, you did. But anyway, I'm so sorry. I got off track there. We had that big window. We had the big tree in it. It was so pretty. In fact, we had one window over here and a big window over here, 2 big windows. So when where the tree was at, you could see it whatever direction you were coming down the street. It was so pretty. And then upstairs, we had the 2 bedrooms that were on the front of the house. Both had windows. And one of them, again, same thing, was a big double window. And I had a 6-foot tree in that window. And then the other bedroom window was just a small window, so I just put a little bitty tree in there. But I just loved it. I loved having 3 trees and one in every window. And, you know, I had so many ledges and nooks and crannies that I could decorate. And then we moved back to Texas, which I love. I love being here. This is my home. This is where I'm supposed to be. But we got this little bitty house. And the front room is not on the front of the house. And my, anyway, don't get to put out as much Christmas stuff because I really don't have the room for it. And it's okay. It's all right. Look how cute that's looking. Boy, this looks so summery. I've got some flowers over there, some yellow flowers and white ones that we're going to stick on here in addition to our lemon picks. Doesn't that look yummy? They look like real lemons. Do any of you guys have lemon trees? I don't have one, but my brother, he has a Myers lemon tree. And my oldest daughter, her and her husband gave my youngest daughter and her husband a Myers lemon tree for Christmas. But my brother's lemon tree, that, I'm telling you, he gets tons of lemons off of it every year. And he got it when it was, somebody gave it to him when they first when they first got married. That thing was only about this tall. And anyway, it moved homes. and it's gotten so big, Raymond, he can't bring it in the house anymore. So in the wintertime, he wraps Christmas lights around it and then sticks a clear trash bag over it. And it just keeps on keeping on. It's a beautiful, beautiful tree. My mom's trying to grow a lemon tree. I don't know if she gave up or not. I'm trying to grow a money tree. Seriously. I have a money tree in the kitchen. And it's growing. But I haven't seen any money yet. I think it's a non-bearing money tree. My mom has such a green thumb. The lady can grow anything. She can grow it in dirt. She can grow it in water. She can grow anything. Me, I need to not mess with it, you know. I go through periods where I can grow stuff but they tend to do better when I just leave them alone. I think my mom uses, she always tells me, you know, to use the theory of Thirsty Thursday. So just water on Thursday. Or what's another trick she does? Like, just put a couple of ice cubes on the dirt. I don't know. My son-in-law likes to garden. Both my son-in-laws do, but, you know, he's really too busy. I mean, he's not too busy. He works too many hours, and he tried to set up a little garden out of his house, but it didn't do like he wanted it to perform. It didn't serve the purpose that he wanted it to, put it that way. My other son-in-law, Taylor, they live in the city, and so they have a pretty small backyard, and he made a super nice raised bed, and he does some pots, and he did some planters along the top rail of the fence and put some strawberries in there, and so Taylor's always coming up with something. He's got peppers and tomatoes, and I think he's got a couple of small fruit trees out there that are bearing fruit, but he gets some strawberries. My first father-in-law, I had two husbands. My first father-in-law was a gardener, and he had the best garden ever. Bill Burke, oh my gosh, you talk about that man he had the best onions ever. His onions were so sweet that you could just eat them raw, you know, just take a big old bite out of it. They were so sweet. And same thing in his tomatoes and peppers. And my daughter still has a jar of some peppers that he put up many, many years ago. And you wouldn't dare open that jar now. But man, that man could grow everything. Okra. Who likes fried okra? I love okra. I like it anyway. I like it fried. I like it boiled. I love it in gumbo. I like it in my jambalaya. I like it pickled. Love it pickled. Love it. But fried okra is That's my fave. I don't know what I'm going to do. I got to figure out a keto alternative. Got any recipes? Anybody got any recipes? I do. Before I go any further, you know how you kind of have to do like a little station break? That's what we're going to do. Just want to remind you that we are making a Deco mesh wreath using 2 different colors, yellow, white. This is called a stripe fabric mesh. Got it at DecoExchange online, and they're really prompt. So is TrendyTree. I bought. That's the 2 places I buy the majority of my product from is TrendyTree and DecoExchange. This ribbon, the lemon ribbon, came from DecoExchange. The other 2 ribbons came from Sam's. We cut it to the mesh. I cut it to 30 inches, 20 inches, Linda. It's 20 inches, and we did a ruffle method and alternated. Put a yellow and a white in each one, but one time it'd be yellow and white on the bottom, yellow on top. Next time it'd be yellow on the bottom, white on top. Got a little check pattern going on here. We have the 3 different ribbons. We have the blue with the lemons. Isn't that cute? Little white flower. And then I have a green gingham, and then this green has some blue running through it. Again, I was the greens are what I already had, and I had not planned on using green, but I could not match this blue. Not to Hobby Lobby or Michael's anyway. And you know, sometimes it's hard to buy ribbon online and try to match it up, you know, because sometimes that just doesn't happen. It doesn't come in like you wanted it to. I bought a flamingo kit. It's really cute. It's a stuffed flamingo, and it's supposed to look really cute on the wreath and everything. And ordered the flamingo ribbon to go with it and all that. Well, the flamingo is the true color. They're not pink. They're it's more of a peach. But the ribbon is as pink as it can be. And I don't know. It's just me, my OCD or whatever, but to me it doesn't match. So I made a flamingo wreath, and I had a welcome sign. The sign matched the ribbon. So anyway, that's what Misty got for the first house that she sold, that she wanted a wreath for, and it was really cute. Turned out real cute. Used the flamingo ribbon and the flamingo welcome wreath sign, and some pink flowers. Turned out really cute. Okay, we're getting really close here. Got one more. Gotta decide if I'm going to put a bow on this or not. Been talking to you guys for a long time. About an hour. Have you enjoyed your time here? Hope so. Hope so. If you did, won't you please reach over there and subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. Click the like. Put a thumbs up. Give us a thumbs up. And click that little bell. That'll let you know next time I'm going to upload something. And or when I do a live video. In the meantime, we got to get these other videos up and going so that I can learn how to edit. And you know what I like to know? I like to know. All right, last one. I'd like to know, do you like seeing the person? Do you like seeing the person? You probably wish you could see what I was doing. you know, some people just, you can see them. Some people you can only see the table, only see what they're doing. And I haven't decided which way is my niche. So, 2, 3. Oh, I forgot. I unplugged, turned off the glue pot. Okay, we'll turn it back on. Okay, we got all our ribbons on there. Look how pretty that is. It's all nice and full. Oh my goodness sakes, look how full that is. Doesn't that look springy? And we're going to put this welcome sign on it. Oh, let's cut the tag off there. Look at that. How cute is that? We probably need to make a bow, huh? We actually could do 2 bows, couldn't we? Do one up here and one over here. I don't know. That's kind of, I got to figure out which way I want that to go. Whether I want it across the middle. I don't know. Let's make a bow. All right. Which one? We're going to put this other one on the bottom. We'll put this one down here. We're just going to use our 3 ribbons. We'll just use them. Although, I do have, we just do these. Okay, so we measure this out. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing here. Maybe. Should we move him? Move it out of the way. All right. Anyway, got an 8-inch tail. Slip that down in there. This is a one-sided ribbon, so you have to twist it. And we're going to go to 6-inch. We're just going to do 6-inch. Okay. And twist. I'm really excited about getting somebody to critique my video. You know, and give me some suggestions on things to do, things not to do. And they're probably going to tell me to quit talking so much. This is the E-Z Bowmaker. I like this Bowmaker. I like it a lot. Sometimes the pegs want to pop out, and then you just got to take your hammer and just, whack them back in there. Okay, we're going to put that one over there. We're going to try it that way. Okay. Go ahead and try to spread these out some. See what I can do here. I thought I put that on Do Not Disturb, but evidently I did not. Peanut butter, right? Okay. And this one, you really didn't have to twist it, but I am, so that's what we started doing. Might as well keep on. I just love the gingham check. I just love it. I just like checks, period. You know, a lot of people said that, you know, oh, it had to be a buffalo, had to be the buffalo check, had to be the buffalo check. I don't care. I just like checks. I like checks. I like plaids. I love polka dots. That one over there. Okay. You think 9 is going to be enough? 9 loops. I'm really sorry if that popped in there and y'all saw that. I did not mean to not put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Learning. But it was my mama checking in because I haven't checked in with her today. Have you checked on your mama today? Shame on me. And if you're fortunate enough, like me, to have your mama, then you need to check on her. Took her yesterday and we went and got mani-pedis. That was fun. Alright, sorry. So if I'm going to keep doing these, I need to move things around. I need to put my zip ties and my pipe cleaners underneath here. You think 9 loops is enough, or should we maybe have done 2 layers of this? I think we're going to try to see if what 9 looks like, okay? Alright, so we're going to slip our our zip tie underneath here. Pull it up. Pull it through a little bit. And slip it off. And you can see, you'll be able to see the little indentation. And just move your zip tie around to the back and start tightening it a little bit. Now I did something a little different on this one. I'm gonna go put my pipe cleaner through there. Okay. on this one, I put half the tails up and half the tails down. Okay, because we're going to try something a little different here. Okay, so we start twisting our ribbons. I don't have it pulled all the way tight, so I'm not going to pull real hard on them. Just enough to fluff them out. A fluff box is on my Christmas list, on my wish list. A fluff box, perfect tails. I need a new mesh cutter. That's not going to wait till Christmas. That one is so worn out, and so no, it's not going to wait. It's not going to wait. Okay, where am I at here? Okay, that one goes up that way. Yeah, so they really don't have to be. They you could have put them all going the same direction, but I didn't. Okay, so this is kind of like just a big old loopy bow, you know? And I think that is a-okay. Oh, it's going to be really cute. You watch. You watch and see. It's going to be precious. So what's your favorite bow maker? Well, right now mine's the E-Z Bowmaker because, you know what? That's the only one I have. But I would love to get a Bodavra. And that maybe that 4-in-1. I'd like to have that. I'm not so sure about the Pro Bow the hand. Just looks like that's a lot of work, you know. But there's some people like Miss Katie over at Crazy Maisie Creations. She just loves that one. And which one is it that Regina Sellers, that she invented? Is it Pro Bow the hand? Is that the one she invented, or was it the 4-in-1? Look at there. What do you think? That's just a big old loopy bow, isn't it? All right, we're going to cut off this, pull that tight. And we're going to cut it off. Put our bow maker over there. Okay, twist that pot cleaner around. Now, you don't have to use the zip tie, but you know, I watch some people do, some people don't. Sometimes I don't, but it really makes it a lot easier for tightening your bows, especially if you tend to have issues with your hands. And sometimes, you know, the older we get, the more issues we have, right? Okay. I kind of like this big old loopy bow. I kind of like it. I kind of like it. I'm going to just put it on right here. And I'm going to go ahead and tie it down. And I should have done like Damon and used 2-pot cleaners. Okay, and you gotta shake it. Is it shaking off? I don't think so. I think it's there to stay. So it can either be on this side, it could be on this side. And then we're gonna put our sign up. And where are we gonna do that? Let's see here. How's that? How's that look? Or would it be better down low, a little bit lower? And then, oh, it's hanging up. let's look at this. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. All right, I think I'm going to put it right there. And then I think I'm going to, then we'll put the hanger right there. Perfecto. Okay. Let me grab a couple of things. I'll be right back. Okay, I got some pipe cleaners, and gonna grab a staple gun because we are gonna cut this metal off, and I'm not gonna use that hanger, but I was trying to get this off here because there, can you see that little hole, that little space right there? Well, the tag is right behind it. Wait, all right. I was going to tell y'all something, and then I totally lost my train of thought, which, you know what, that happens to me a lot. That happens to me a lot. You know, I'll show you something. So I had bought this before and used it on a wreath for my mom. And we just took her wreath apart because it was several years old and it was shredded and everything. Talk about fading, okay? Look at the difference. Can you see tell the difference? Yeah. It's still in really nice shape and it still has lots of sparkle to it, but it faded. It faded a lot. But we're going to make her a new one. I made her a new wreath already. I made her a St. Patrick's Day wreath. Okay, we're going to use, put some, okay, I'm losing my train of thought. We're going to put some staples in here to hold this on. I use a 1/4 inch staples, and then they don't go through the sign. And fortunately, the sign is pretty thick as well. You know, I'm going to put one in the middle too. I really don't think I need it, but just in case, right? Maybe down here. Maybe down there like that. I'm going to leave that little white flower on there too. 2 of them. There's 2 of them. 1, 2. Leave those on there because I am going to add some little white flowers because there's white flowers in the lemon ribbon. Alright, so we're going to go kind of at an angle like that. And I'm going to try to come down through the mesh if I can. Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. You don't have to pull it really tight. Just secure it. You don't want it to be too tight because it'll smush that's a word, smush. It'll smush your bows, your ribbons. Okay. No smushing going on. Yeah, I need no stinking smushing. Right? But that one needed to stay under. Okay, same thing. See if I can get this to come through the mesh. You know, some people get into wreathing for different reasons, and I just got into it just because I saw some posts of Deco mesh wreaths, and I just thought they were fabulous, you know, and I wanted to learn how to make it. I'd be lying if I said, you know, that I never thought that I could do it cheaper. Yeah, I did. All of us have that same thought. I don't care what it is. But you know, it's really funny because as we get older, we start realizing that some things it's not worth it. You know, that you like you're better off just pay somebody. So you know, some people are crafters and some people are not, and that is a-okay, because if you weren't purchasers or buyers, we wouldn't be sellers. You know, and okay. See, I think I got that on too tight. All right, I'm going to try to get this one down in here too, and I might not have to try to feed that one through. I might be able to just do that way. But anyway, you know, sometimes we learn how to do things out of necessity. You know, my mama sewed my clothes. She needed to. And I loved it. I loved it. I can sew, but I don't like to make clothes. And you know, I can do other things, and I can revamp some clothes, and I can do a pretty decent hem. I can foo-foo up that t-shirt. Alrighty, let's looky here. Well, I just got stuff hanging up on everything. Look, you guys. How's that? Isn't that cute? That is so pretty. Wow, I love this. Alright, so I'm going to add some that lemon picks. Now, some of these ribbons that got tucked under, you can pull them forward. And some of them you can pull out so that they pop up and curl up. Have to make up my mind whether I'm going to leave the white ties sticking up or not. And say okay if you do. Alrighty, let's see here. I also thought we'd maybe put some blue flowers. What do you think? there it is. I knew I had some greenery somewhere, and I digging around in one bucket, and I'm like, where is all my green? And then I looked up, and there it was. It was up in another area. What do you think? You think that blue looks good? Well, not a lot. I don't want to do a whole lot because, you know, the star of the show is the lemons. Right? Okay. Kind of got a mess going on over here, you guys. But, all right. First of all, I got to get faster. So if that means that I got to quit talking to you guys, then I'm going to have to quit talking to you guys. But maybe I'll just get faster on my own. If you stuck it out this long, just hang around a little bit longer. I promise. We'll get there. But, wow, look how big that is. That's huge. Okay. So the cool thing about these little twist ties is that you can loop them around your stems. You can make a circle with them, and so then when you put your hot glue in, then your they'll hold there. But that is so big. And then I popped off one of the leaves. These smell good though, you know? I wonder why. Alright, I'm going to try to cut this stem. I don't know if I can or not. Maybe I'm going to... Okay. Yeah. Alright, okay, cool. Cool beans, cool beans. I got my glue skillet going over there. And put some glue on there and just tuck it inside that little loop. What's that? Doesn't that look cute? That looks pretty amazing. I have 8 bundles. So 4 bundles. So we're going to have 8 lemons all together, and that's just what we're going to do. We're just gonna cut those off of that big fat stem. So are you retired? Why do you read? Do you craft? Tell me why. Why do you craft? I craft because I want to. I am hoping at some point that I'll be able to make a little extra. Not necessarily to... I don't need it. We don't need it to live on, but it would be fun to pay back my shopping. Wouldn't that be fun?
I'm going out in the yard for a little bit.
Okay. Come in and look at this. You want to come look at it? I am videoing.
So I can do something productive.
I am videoing, so if you come over here, you can be on camera.
Oh. You're not talking.
I am talking. I have been talking. Look at that.
That's beautiful.
Do you like that?
Yes, I do very much.
Thank you.
I think it's wonderful.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's why I go out there and I do something productive.
Okay. Have fun. as a hubster. He's telling me that he's gonna go pull weeds. All those fun things you could do. What retirement life is all about, right? Oh, I just think that looks too stinky cute. That's adorable. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. And then we can decide whether we're gonna whether we should put the flowers in it or not. As I heard Miss Danita say this morning, I'm just gonna keep adding until I decided it's enough. I think that's great. You know, great philosophy. All right. You know what? I might have to go get some more lemons, huh? Just because it's just so cute. All right. They do. These are, you can get, I got those at Hobby Lobby, and said they were $3.99, but all the floral stuff was 50% off. So they made them $2 a piece. Or you could buy a bag of the little bitty lemons. Why do I want little bitty lemons? I don't want little bitty lemons. Okay, you think we need to put some greenery around it? Or what about the blue flowers? Should we tuck in oh, you know what? I said I was going to do white, didn't I? Oh. I want to have some other yellow things that are kind of cute too. I forgot all about those. Those cute little things. Let me get those out. And we're just going to bring the white bucket around here. Okay, because I forgot I had these little pom-pom things. Aren't they cute? They're not lemons, but they kind of look like lemon. But aren't they cute? We could have some of those coming out of the bow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 pigs. That's pretty cool, huh? So yeah, I got my glue skillet from the Walmart. Oh, I'm gonna do that. That's so cute. I just throw my glue sticks down in it, and I love it. That's cute. Well, it's really cute. Those look real cute sticking out of there. I'm going to add some of these blue flowers. I think that it matches good. But I keep losing my track of what I said I was going to do was little. I have a couple of these little, not that one, but I have these little ones. Those are kind of cute. That would look nice. Did you see me do that? Oh my goodness sakes. You know what? I wanted that one to go further down in there. I don't want that sticking up like that. And we just put some around. Just put a couple of these little white flowers around. Not all over, but around. Well, we're going to make it our goal in the future to make shorter videos. I thought this would be shorter since I was pretty much had everything cut and ready to go and all that, but fooled me, didn't I? So, how many of you guys are going to go to Wreath Makers Live? I am so stinking excited. I know it's right here in my backyard. It's over in Dallas, but I cannot wait. I can't wait to meet all these fabulous people that I've been seeing online and learning from. And anyway, that was my Christmas present. My husband got me that for Christmas, and he also agreed that I did not need to get up and drive in rush hour traffic every morning, so I'll be staying over. Yes, ma'am. It's going to be a blast. It's going to be so much fun. All right. I think we're getting really close here. I could stick those down in there. That would look cute. Okay. Because that somehow or another, that one lost its stem. So we're just going to stick those down in there, see what happens. Cute. I'm telling you, I love this bow. It ended up being really cute. And I don't usually like my bows. So, what about here? Should I just put that right there? What do you think? What do you think? Because I don't think I have any more. Oh, here's a couple more. Here's a couple more. I was thinking I didn't have any more daisies and little daisies. Probably should put one right there. I really, really, really like this. Oh, for goodness sakes, did you see that? The center of that sunflower just came right off. That little daisy lost its top. There we go. All right. I don't think we're gonna put any blue. What do you think? I don't think so. I think that looks really cute, just like it is. Looks big and fluffy, and oh, I just love it. Just love it. Okay, well, I'm gonna stop. Hour and 44 minutes. Goodness sakes. Thank you guys for hanging out with me and making this pretty lemon wreath. And I hope you subscribe to my channel, Wreaths by Linda. Come back again. Click that little icon over there on the bell so that you'll get notified next time I upload and the next time I decide to go live. I appreciate you hanging out with us today. Enjoy your day. Bye, y'all.